Okay, let's talk about templating. Templating is a very powerful facet of Quill, and we're going to be expanding a big time on this in the next few months by launching a web-based template gallery. So in the meantime, you can access all our templates by clicking on Settings and then going to Personalize Settings, Templates. And you can go through and you can see all the templates that we install by default right now. And some of these are hidden. You can see there they've got the eye, because these are not ones that you would necessarily use. And then a lot of them are shown. And what the hell is a template? A template, let's just say what it isn't. What a template isn't is how you should run your meeting. You can run your meetings however you want. A template is actually a structured way to get something specific out of a meeting every time you have that kind of meeting. You might just want to ask Quill all the time. You might want to use Quill GPT the entire time. Yeah. But what if you want to always, after every internal sync, you want a specific template? After every internal sync, let's say I want to get decisions and actions. Now, templating allows you to actually go ahead and say, okay, how is that note generated? Here is how it's generated. And you can actually change that. So you can say, okay, you know what? These are great, but it's just a bit too long. I don't need it. I don't need this. So maybe you can say, here it says include the 5 to 10 most important highlights. Maybe you can just say up to 5. Okay, so now I've changed this template. I can go ahead and click update. I can save this as a new one. You can see it's called Decisions and Actions AVAs. Include the up to 5 most important insights. Save as custom template. Okay, and now let's go ahead and generate. And you'll see it will only create 5. Beautiful. So that's a little bit about templating. You can go ahead on any template, click the instructions and edit and create your own ones. And now if I go to settings, you'll see we've got this one, which is my one. That's the one I created. And you can edit it from here as well. You can decide which meetings it's suggested for. And you can even go to automations and say, you know what? Every single meeting, I just want to generate that template. I just want to generate my own template. This is a very powerful part of Quill, templating. There's so much more to templating, actually. There's so many different things you can use in templates to do clever things. What I'd encourage you to do is if you're interested in templating, you go into one of the templates that you like and you just go ahead and edit it. So say you're an executive coach, okay, or whatever, and you have this like one-on-one review template, which is quite a good one. You go ahead and you can literally just look at what's done there, and you can edit it and play with it, and you can just keep generating and figure out what works. So just experiment, and then you can go ahead and save the template, and soon you'll actually be able to publish it as well in our gallery and share it with other people. So that's a really cool thing about Quill. Templating is very powerful. And you might even be like, look, I don't want any templates, and you can just go ahead and disable all these if you want as well. That's totally fine. So finally, I want to note one more thing about templates. On every meeting, you can actually access every single template. So the way you do that is just click on more templates, and you can search, say, I want to write a blog post on this. There again, it actually will show it, and you can say, go and write a blog post. I knew that was one of the templates, so I went ahead and found it. That's another thing you can do. Templating.